Yo guys, what's going on? It's Rose here, bringing you guys a brand new video here for WPF Week 1 against Oro and the Miami Masterpieces. Super excited for this matchup, but I'm also super nervous because Oro's team is terrifying. But let's go ahead and get into the matchup right quick. First up, we have my team on the left, Oro's team on the right. He has Garchomp, Terra Ironmoth, Rotom Wash, Clefable, Brambleghast, Terra Meloetta, Talonflame, Terra Bisharp, Copperajah, Phalanx, and Baxcalibur. A ton of gigantic threats to my team. Both of the Pseudo Dragons are going to be hard for me to switch into. Moth, depending on the set, can be very hard for me to deal with. Meloetta is actually a very big threat to my team, especially if it's like the Pirouette form. Pirouette can actually just run my fade. Outside of that, I mean, Rotom Wash and Clefable are going to be annoying for me to break through, but I do think I have the team to do that. So let's go ahead and go over the team right now. First up, we have Kevin the Tornadus with Terra Poison this week, running Bleak Wind, Sludge Wave, Heat Wave, and this is a little graphical error. It is supposed to be Nasty Plot, not Knockoff. That is what we're actually bringing into this game. I apologize for the confusion. We are running 20 HP, 72 special attack, 248 special defense, 168 speed, timid nature with the boots. With the speed, we're outpacing Ironmoth and below. With the special defense, we are taking most hits from Meloetta. We also take on the Ironmoth pretty well. Outside of that, and the rest is just special attack, because after a +2, I 2-hit KO most of this team. So hopefully I can put in some work there. Next up, we're bringing Mordu, our Urshifu single strike with Sucker Punch, Wicked Blow, Iron Head, and Sword Stance, running 200 speed, Jolly Nature with 56 special defense and 252 attack with the Punching Glove. Pretty straightforward on the Urshifu. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm not running like Close Combat or Drain Punch or something. I actually don't really need Fighting Stab in this game. Honestly, Dark Stab is really all I need, and then Iron Head just for the Clefable. If it is a unaware Clefable, then obviously +2 does not really matter, but Iron Head still does a good chunk to this Clefable if it's full Fizz Def. Otherwise, Wicked Blow actually still 2-hit KOs like a bulky Eevee like Terra Bisharp, which is really, really nice. So I can just absolutely wreak havoc on this team. Outside of that, pretty standard on the Urshifu with Sucker Punches just in case the Ironmoth gets a little out of hand, and it's not Terra Fairy, even though, honestly, Terra Fairy is what I'm expecting. Next up, we're running Tinkaton this week, Bo Peep making her debut with the Pickpocket ability, Gigaton Hammer, Knockoff, Stealth Rock, and Encore, running at 248 HP, 48 attack, 212 speed, Jolly Nature with that Air Balloon. With the speed, we are outpacing things like Meloetta, Baxcalibur, and Brambleghast before any sort of like boosting from like Meloetta if it goes to Pirouette form, a Dragon Dancing, Baxcalibur, stuff like that. Pretty straightforward here. This is mainly a Baxcalibur / Garchomp check, air quotes. Mostly Baxcalibur, because Baxcalibur can't really touch me outside of like Earthquake, and with the Air Balloon, that doesn't really matter. And then obviously I can Gigaton him and do a ton of damage, and if it pops my balloon, then I take advantage of that as well. But yeah, pretty straightforward on the Tinkaton this week. I'm just really trying to be a little bit annoying, get some hazards up potentially, maybe encore some stuff into like Wish Clefable, or maybe a Dragon Dancing Bax, or Scale Shot and Garchomp, stuff like that. Next up, we are bringing Slink the Dudunsparce with Boomburst, Ice Beam, Glare, and Roost, running 248 HP, 208 defense, 52 special attack with a another slight graphical error, Bold Nature. With the boots and the Terra Normal, this is my this is like another like soft check to the Baxcalibur. Glare would be ideal to get on this mod. Glare is just really good for me in this game. Outside of the Rotom Wash, of course, nothing wants to be glared. And then honestly, Rotom Wash gets chunked by Boomburst if it is a physically defensive Rotom Wash, which honestly, based on my team, I think that's what's happening. Otherwise, Ice Beam is for the Garchomp and the Brambleghast, so I don't get walled by that. Otherwise, yeah, pretty straightforward on the Dudunsparce this week. Next up, we have Pearl the Gardevoir with Trace running Psyshock, Moonblast, Aura Sphere, and Healing Wish, running Max Special Attack, Modest Nature, 24 Special Defense, 232 Speed with the Choice Scarf. We outspeed the entire team, barring any like Scarfers, like a Scarf Meloetta or like a +1 Bax, stuff like that. Psyshock does a good chunk of damage to most of this team, obviously outside of the Steel types. where Aura Sphere will come into play there. Moonblast is just really good damage into this team. It pretty much 2-hit KOs just about everything, again, barring the Copper Raja, both the steel types, rather. Iron Moth, if it's already, if it hasn't Terra'd yet, and then Talonflame as well, if it's a bulky set. But honestly, Gardevoir is very, very good in this game. Offensively, it just pressures Oro a ton, and I'm hoping that I can put in some work this week. And last but certainly not least, we are bringing Wandowski, the Defiant Ogerpon, with Ivy Cudgel's Superpower, Rock Tomb, and U-Turn, running max attack, max speed, Jolly Nature with the Miracle Seed. I pretty much just chunk most of this team. Nothing too crazy on that front. Realistically, there's not much that really wants to switch into this Ogerpon, because it's like, yes, he may want to bring in the Talonflame, but it's like, okay, I Ivy Cudgel that. I can Rock Tomb it. You know, I can, if he wants to bring in one of the Dragon types. Garchomp's not going to want to take an Ivy Cudgel, and then Baxcalibur does not want to take Ivy Cudgel into Superpower. I mean, there's a lot of things that I just really am able to pressure on this team offensively, mostly on switch-ins, and then obviously the Steel types don't want to deal with the Superpower. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this team builder. Let me know what you guys think of the team down below, and I will see you guys in the battle. Yo, guys, what's going on? Just Rose here, bringing us a brand new video here for WPF week number 1 against Oro, coach of the Miami Masterpieces. He brought most of the stuff that I expected. There is no Baxcalibur, which is great. And there's a Rotom. This thing is catching a Moonblast. This is catching a Moonblast. I have Levitate now. Can't fuck with me. I'm the Garchomp answer. Wait, I'm the Garchomp answer. I'm clicking Moonblast. Because your team does not have a great switch into this Moonblast. I'm doing damage. I am okay with getting paralyzed. I'm okay with it. I am clicking Moonblast. This is doing half. Perfect. Volt switch, that's fine. That's a crit. Come on, man. Like Zoink Scoob, what the fuck are we doing? 160. Did 42. That's just, yeah, that's just no offense. Fuck! Okay, if he goes Bisharp, I probably just go hard Urshifu and click Iron Head. Artifice? Is this Bisharp? Yep, that's Bisharp. Okay, so it is dark on this. I am switching. Yeah, I'm gonna swap right to this. Not even gonna think about it. Ironhead is fine. Oh, it's a Life Orb. Holy shit. Okay. That's kind of a problem. Should I go to Dunsparce here? Yeah, I need to go to Dunsparce here. He's not staying in. I could actually, yeah, I could freely just go into the Dunsparce here, and I can click Glare. He's probably going Clefable here. Slink! Yep. Playing the switch game a little bit. Trouble, that's Clefable. Yeah. I do about 40% to this Clefable. I can also Glare on a switch, which I don't hate. I think I do just want to Boom Burst and just gauge the damage. Yeah. I mean, if I Terra, I mean, I obviously do a lot, but I'd rather have the Terra for Torn. Because now that there's no backs, I can actually just win with Torn. Especially if I get damage on this. Stealth Rock is fine. I'm gonna do 40-ish to this. About 40 to this. Yeah, that's about right. So that's Fizdef. I will... I just glare. I could also hard switch into Torn, which is an interesting play. Don't hate that as a play. I mean, he's probably gonna Wish here. I think I will glare. Knockoff is fine. Knocking off my boots is not a big deal. I'm glad I didn't go Torn now. So I'm gonna glare. This thing is slower than me now. Which is nice. And I can... I mean, I don't think you're staying in. Or you might Wish. If you stay in, you're wishing. That's really what's happening here. In which case, I could go hard Torn. But I rather, I think, just take my Boom Burst damage. It's gonna hurt. Give me a full para. Moonlight, that's fine. Okay, so it's not Wish, which is good. I mean, I could just Boom Burst again. And continue doing that. I think it is better for me, however, to go Torn and get ready to click a button. I do like that a lot. Rotom being weak is really nice. This being kind of weakened is nice. I think I will just go Torn. Maybe that's crazy, but I think this could work in my favor. There's no reason for you to, like, Thunder Wave or anything there, so... Yeah, you switch. Artifice, that's Bisharp. You don't want to stay in here. Versus Torn. I'm doing 80% with Heat Wave. You absolutely do not want to stay in here. I have to Heat Wave. I am just going to get that damage. Beautiful. Give me a burn. Iron Head is fine. Holy shit. That's damage. Fuck. Okay. I'm just gonna go hard Dudon. I don't. This is fine. This is actually really good for me. This is really good that he's weakened. This is good for me that he's weakened. That makes this thing a lot... Like, that makes this Torn endgame really, really good for me. I'm very glad I did Nasty Plot. I'm gonna switch here. I mean, I'm hoping he Sucker Punches. Because then... I mean... Sucker Punch? Iron Head, nope. That... Come on! Can we not crit? Can we stop critting? Because that forces me to... No, oh my god, that actually sucks. I needed to... not be crit there. That actually makes this, like, so annoying. I mean, Bisharp goes down, which is nice, but... Wow, that really sucks. Okay. I mean, Bisharp dies to Life Orb in front of Dudon. I would have liked to have been healthier. Because now I basically just have to... I mean... I could probably Healing Wish this later. So I could save this for Garchomp. I could... What's expendable here? It's probably Urshifu? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna do Urshifu here. I mean, I kind of have to sack something. And, like, there's nothing I can really do about it. Relic Song, I'm probably dead here. Yep. Mellow kills... kills Urshi with Relic Song. Okay. It's the Pirouette form. Let's say Gardevoir does kill with Moonblast. And there's not really a switch in here. Psyshock is a roll. I do like the play for Gardevoir here. I do 120 min unless he's, like, bulky. Serene Grace is kind of nice, I guess. For, like, Moonblast. Yeah, I'm just gonna take my damage here. I mean, could it be Assault Vested? Sure. I don't think it is, though. And I think I'm about to get some nice damage here. Yeah, there's probably nothing I can do here. I feel like I actually just lose this because of those crits. Which is really bad. Moonblast, I think, is 20% for drop, right? 30. So I basically have a 60% chance to drop special attack here. Which, if I can get that on the Moth potentially coming in here, would be great. That would actually be really nice. Yeah, he switches out. I could have just Psyshocked Trouble. That's the Fable. Interesting. I get a crit. Cool. Gardevoir kills Clef with Moonblast. Okay. I mean, Moth comes in here. Yeah. If it's booster speed, it is booster speed. That actually could come in handy for me. That actually could be beneficial to me. Special attack. Oh no, I'm gonna lose. I think, ironically, what I have to do here is hope I get a special attack drop on Moonblast. I don't think I have a choice. If I don't, then I go Torn, sack it, go... No, I go Torn, sack to Dunsparce. Because he's probably going to be Agility here. That's the only reason you go special attack. I'm Serene Grace. I have a 60% chance to lower his special attack. I have to go for it. Fuck! No, whoop. Fuck. Sub. It's okay, it's over. Nope, it's over. I lose. I mean, unless I sack something else and heal up to Dunsparce, that's an option. Okay, to Dunsparce, if I, versus Moth, let's say your special attack boosting, no, I don't take 2 of anything. But, yeah, no, this is not great. I have to... I mean, you're Sludge Waving here, I feel like. Actually, what's your... No, your consequence to Fiery Dance is nothing. I have to just sack. I think I actually just lose to this Moth now. I don't think I can do anything. I actually, that crit on this Dunsparce really sucks. Yeah. Moth kills Dun with Fiery Dance. He doesn't get the boost, which is nice. That actually... Okay, so that helps me out a little bit. I have to... So, He's either max timid or he's like a modest set. Either way, I have to go Gardevoir here. And break sub. Or I go Torn. No, I think I go Torn and hope that I break sub and then Psyshock kill. Yes, that's what I do, because I think Gardevoir is actually a little bit more valuable here. That's what I'm going to be doing. Yeah. Maybe I should have Terra'd, but cool, I land. Stacking Torn here, which is crazy, but Fire Dance, this should kill. Yep. Moth kills Torn with Fiery Dance. Okay. So now Gardevoir. If you Terra Fairy, I still kill. Okay, I'm not out of it yet. I'm not out of it. I can still win this. I click Psyshock. I have to. What's his Melo's Terra again? It is Terra Fighting. He is gonna Terra. Cool. I should still kill this. 70 to 82. This should kill. Come on. Beautiful! Gardevoir kills Moth with Psyshock. Okay. That's really, really, really good, actually. Okay, I have fought my way back into this. Gardevoir, you fucking legend. Holy shit, this Gardevoir is helping me so much. When the Meloetta comes back in, is it fighting or the psychic one? I forget how this Relic Song thing works, because I know it changes the form, but is that like a permanent thing until you click the Relic Song again? Or... Donde... Like, you know, what, that's my question here. Is, if Melo comes in, is it going to be the fighting one? I don't know. Gardevoir is helping me a lot, and I'm very appreciative to Gardevoir for that. If Wash comes in, I probably won't kill with Psyshock. If Chomp, I think he has to go Melo. And I have to Gits, that's the Wash. Okay. I do not want to stay in. I actually think it's Tinkaton. Because I don't want to get paralyzed with... Actually, do I care if my Ogerpon... No, I do care if my Ogerpon gets paralyzed. Expendability goes straight to Tinkaton, I think, at this point. Because Gardevoir can beat the Garchomp. Gardevoir is very, very needed here. Whereas I don't think Tinkaton is as needed. So, hopefully. Bo Peep, baby! Air Balloon. Hydro Pump, that lands, it's fine. That's fine. I couldn't risk it. I could Gigaton. I could Gigaton and take his leftovers. I also could just knock off. Which I think I like a little bit more. So I am going to do that. Things are in range now. Things are in range. Okay, he switches. Okay, cool. Is it Garchomp that comes in? Shark Giant, yep. This is fine. That's good damage. Loaded dice. So he's a loaded dice scale shot, so he's offensive, which means he's not bulky. Which means Gardevoir kills. So here, I'm actually just going to sack this off because I do not care about the Syncaton whatsoever. Earthquake is fine. That's fine. Chomp kills Tinkaton with EQ. That's fine. Let's see. Now I go Gardevoir, and I'm clicking Moonblast. I'm clicking Moonblast. I don't care. And honestly, Ogerpon can actually just win this now. Because versus Melo, I actually do a chunk, so I have to Moonblast here. He's gonna switch. Is he gonna give me Wash? Yep. Guard kills Wash with Moon Blast. Okay, if he goes Melo, if he goes Melo, Miku, that's the Melo. So it is the... Okay. He probably Relic Songs here. So... I do about 40% to this. And then... Pirouette. I would love to get, like, a special attack drop here. I'm gonna Moonblast. I'm gonna take my damage. That's good damage. I got a special attack drop, that's nice. Relic Song is fine. That's fine. Melo kills... Because I can't afford that damage on Ogerpon. Kills Guard with Relic Song. Alright, Ogerpon, it's up to you, buddy. It is up to you. Like, close combat. Triple Axel. Oh, no, it's over. Alright, cool. Huh. Okay. Maybe... No, I should have sacked it, because then if he Relic Song's there, I'd probably Oko... Do I Oko Meloetta Pirouette? Yep, I should have... Okay, I should have sacked Ogerpon. I didn't check that. That's my bad. It is what it is. GG's to Oro. He played a good game. Damn, if I sack Ogerpon, then Gardevoir wins that. I didn't think about that. I didn't think about the thing. I mean, it is what it is. It's only week 1. A 2-0 loss is not going to hurt us in the long run, I don't think. Hopefully, at least. GG's to Oro. He played a great game. I will see you guys in week 2. Peace out.